Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. Get ready to embark on a journey through time and love as we explore the captivating world of reincarnation romance anime. In this video, we've curated a list of the top 10 must-watch anime that beautifully weave together the threads of love, destiny, and the eternal cycle of rebirth. Whether you're a seasoned anime enthusiast or just starting your journey, these shows are bound to touch your heart and leave you longing for a love that transcends lifetimes. Join us as we dive into the enchanting realms, where love knows no bounds and souls find each other time and time again. Without further ado, let's discover the magic of eternal love in the world of anime. Why Raeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion. When Rinko Hanasaki is resurrected as Raeliana Macmillan after her untimely death, she is unsure whether to curse her good fortune. Raeliana was a minor character in a novel Rinko had read, and as the eldest daughter of a nouveau riche baron, she had a carefree life until her tragic death at the hands of her fiancé, Lord Francis Brooks. Raeliana is determined to terminate her engagement with Francis in order to prevent her fate. When Francis refuses to cut things off, Raeliana decides to seek help from someone of higher rank and approaches the novel's male protagonist, Duke Noah Wingnight. Raeliana piques the Duke's interest with her knowledge of the plot by proposing a deal. She will not reveal his secrets if Noah agrees to act as her fiancé. She had no idea that becoming connected with a Duke who only exhibits his true colors around her may result in more than she bargained for. The most heretical last boss queen, from Villainess to Savior. Ivy, an 8-year-old Pride Royal, recalls her previous existence as a fan of the Otome game Our Ray of Light. She tragically perished while on her way to recreate it, reincarnating as the game's final boss and the firstborn princess of Frisia. Everyone believes she possesses the power of precognition due to her knowledge of the game's happenings. However, unlike the previous princess in the game, this new Pride does not seek to punish others around her, such as her younger sister and adopted brother. Pride, haunted by nightmares by her other self's misdeeds, resolves to defend her family and country while moving the plot forward. She prepares for the day she will have to die at the hands of the game's major protagonists as the world around her transforms. Nonetheless, Pride will either alter her realm for the better or succumb under the weight of her possible misdeeds before that happens. Endo and Kobayashi Live. The latest on Tsundere Villainous Liselot. Shiano Kobayashi, a member of the broadcasting club, is continually gushing to her buddy Odo Endo about Magikoi, an Otome game in which protagonist Fiend attends the Royal Academy of Magic. Despite the colorful cast, the evil Liselot Riefenstahl is the one Kobayashi is most concerned with. Liselot wishes to be Fiend's friend, despite her nasty statements towards her. Liselot is also madly in love with her fiancé, Prince Sigwald Fitzenhagen, who serves as the game's main love interest. Unfortunately, Liselot is condemned to a tragic end in practically every route. Kobayashi persuades Endo to play Magikoi, so he may improve his public speaking skills. When Sigwald unexpectedly hears the player's voices inside the game, what begins as a routine playthrough becomes amazing. Endo and Kobayashi, now dubbed gods, use their opinions and observations to save their beloved tsundere villain from certain death. Searching for the Full Moon. Ichi Sakurai, Mitsuki Kuyama's buddy, departed to America 2 years ago before she could reveal her affections to him. Though she is unable to contact him, they made a pact to pursue their separate goals. Mitsuki wants to be a professional singer, and Ichi wants to be an astronomer. She dreams of one day having her music reach him across the world with the brilliance of the full moon. The only catch is that Mitsuki has throat cancer, which makes her voice muted and singing difficult. Her grandmother, who despises music, insists on Mitsuki having surgery to remove the cancer, but she refuses because she fears losing her voice. Muroko Yui and Takudo Kira, two Shinigami, appear one day and inform her that she has just 1 year to live. Mitsuki is sparked into action by this unexpected revelation, and she decides that with Muroko and Takudo's assistance, she will become a professional singer in the time she has left. Full Moon Wasagashite follows Mitsuki and her Shinigami pals as they learn what it means to sing and, eventually, what it means to live. Trapped in a dating sim. An regular man is blackmailed into playing a dating simulator set in a matriarchy, and he must endure the harsh and perplexing world until he completes the game. He ultimately beats it after several days of grinding, but his obsessive gaming comes at a cost: terrible sleep deprivation and hunger. While on his way to the convenience store to handle one of these issues, the man stumbles down the steps and becomes unconscious, only to awaken to the worst-case scenario. He has been reincarnated into the game as the mob character Leon Fu Bartfort. Now trapped in a world he despises, Leon must utilize his understanding of the game to safely traverse the storyline and sustain himself in a society where the odds are stacked firmly against him. I'm in love with the Villainess. By day, Ryuhashi is a burned-out office worker, but by night, she is Otum gaming heroine Ray Taylor. As a student at Bower Kingdom's famous Royal Academy, Ray immerses herself in the world of her favorite dating sim, Revolution, after her grueling workdays. Instead of focusing on the male love interests, Rie is obsessed with the game's villain, Claire Francois. However, Rie's tiredness overtakes her, and she dies one evening. When Rie reopens her eyes, she is reincarnated as Ray and in the presence of her beloved Claire. Given this wonderful opportunity, she wastes no time in professing her affection for the golden-haired villain and her cute bullying tactics. Winning Claire's heart is no easy task, especially because the game keeps throwing the three male leads at Ray, but she has no intention of letting the dating sim logic stand in the way of her true love. The greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody. Varvatos had attained the apex of human potential and was so powerful that the rest of humanity began to refer to him as the demon lord, both fearing and respecting his tremendous strength. As a result, he felt separated from his fellow humans, prompting him to want for meaningful companionship, someone he could call a friend. Varvatos resolves to reincarnate 3,000 years later as Ardmeteor, the son of a seemingly ordinary couple in a remote hamlet, hoping that his fate will change in his future life. Unfortunately, he realizes that even after weakening himself, his strength still dominates this era. Furthermore, his lack of social skills prevents him from accomplishing his goal of establishing friends. Worst of all, the consequences of abruptly leaving his previous position have begun to bite him in the most unexpected ways. I'm the Villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. Aileen Lauren Dautriche's life is permanently altered when her engagement to Crown Prince Cedric Jean Elmer is annulled so that he can be with Lilia Rainworth. The incident brings up memories of Aileen's previous life, in which she was reborn as the villain in an Otom game and was doomed to die in the last act. To avoid her doom, Aileen has just one option: marry the game's last boss, Claude Jean Elmer, the purported Demon King and Cedric's half-brother. However, it is easier said than done because Claude has doubts about her motives. Instead of giving up, Aileen persists in trying to capture his heart by assisting Claude in fulfilling his wish, to bring peace between humans and demonic monsters. But time is running out, and it is up to Aileen to change not only her tragic destiny, but also Claude's. Tearmoon Empire. The previously affluent Tearmoon Empire eventually falls to a revolution organized by its population and supported by neighboring nations due to bad finances, an epidemic, and starvation. Mealuna Tearmoon, the Empire's immensely privileged princess, suffers 3 years in the dungeons before being executed as a result of the uprising. Mia is resurrected as her 12-year-old self by some miracle, with full memories of all that has happened. Mia is determined to exploit her second shot at life to avoid the horrible fate that awaits her, despite the anguish of the guillotine blade newly engraved on her neck. She uses all of her knowledge to better the state of the kingdom and gain personal allies, unwittingly gaining the hearts of the people and being known as a saint. Inu x Boku Secret Service. Rirachio Shirakin is the well-protected daughter of a prominent family. Rirachio has spent her entire life as a protected and dependent girl due to her diminutive build and wealthy status, but she has chosen to change that. There is only one problem. The young girl has an uncontrollable tongue and poor communication abilities. Rirachio moves into Maison de Ayakashi with the help of a childhood friend, a hidden high-security apartment complex that, as the unsociable 15-year-old quickly discovers, is home to a slew of strange people. Furthermore, their eccentric personalities aren't the only odd thing about them. Every resident of the Maison de Ayakashi, including Rirachio, is half human, half yukai. But Rirachio's problems are just getting started. She must be accompanied by a Secret Service member in order to stay in her new residence. Soshi Mikitsukami, Rirachio's new lover, is gorgeous and quiet, yet outrageously possessive and creepily subservient. Rirachio appears to have a difficult journey ahead of her with Sashi, her new supernatural neighbors, and the start of high school. So these were the top 10 best reincarnation romance anime you must watch. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.